Hello, guys! Are currently watching this video in the past, present, or future. Between the episodes, I didn't really do that much. I got a quest and it went to here, and it looks like this is gonna be a feature of all of the Torna Titan. Is these Barney Stones. So I thought I'd check them out in a video. See, I pretty much always when I'm playing on my own time, I pretty much just play until I see something that I kind of want to do on video. So I start a video off with doing that thing. So here it is. Use it to fight off some enemies, and then we're done. We get some cool shit, probably. You guys are gonna be really damn easy. So because the game's not very long, you know, the highest the level that they expect you to beat the game seems to be around level 7. I meant level 30, like 40, 30, 40, around there. Because that's the highest level enemy I've seen. So, the leveling system is going to be extremely powerful. Where if you're even a little bit higher level than something, it's going to die really quick. Oh boy. Caliber score attacks. Mithra actually used to defeat some of these for her Trinity chart. And we don't really need to, but why not? Let's just do it. Swap character quick. We get some cool shit for it.
What have we got here?
And I got some stuff for Jin.
This takes me back. Ah, my favorite part.
I talked to all the people in Torna port. Secret flag blueprint. So that's like for a character to learn. Okay, and then I'll go finish that quest. Oops. Wait, if I press X here, it goes straight to the area again, right? Just like main game. Yeah. Okay. I talked to everyone at the harbor and got them all on the chart, the community chart.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
To frickin' finish a quest.
You're mine
Core.
now.
I don't even know if you heard what she said. Mithra said, what are we even doing here? Okay, huh? You haven't actually gone and found it, have you? The Barney Stone and the treasure. Then tell me all the juicy details. 3 hours later. I knew you had it in you. Didn't I say it? So what do you think? Do you think you'll become adventurers now and make a killing? There's a legend about a stash of buried gold in Torna's vast desert. Mind if I join forces? If I join forces with you, I reckon we could make a tidy profit. Just kidding. The last thing I need in my line of work is more tough competition. Well, thanks very much for listening to my waffle. Alright, so there's gonna be a desert in Torna. That's cool. We never really had a desert. I mean, we had the wastes of Moradane, but I don't know. I don't count that as a desert. There wasn't even a desert in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I can't say if there was a desert or not in Xenoblade Chronicles X though. So yeah, I talked to all the people here. I'll probably complete driver coaching some other time. Off camera. And there we go. Side quest complete.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
And I guess I'll talk to her again. How's that Barney Stone search going? I haven't forgotten. Have you? I literally talked to you for like 5 seconds ago. No, I haven't forgotten. That famed adventurer who sealed up the treasure and monsters alike are in stone. Touch the stone to defeat the monsters that come out and keep all the goodies. But don't worry about it. It's not like any normal person's gonna stumble across the treasure, so take your time. Just to tell you that they don't disappear or anything. Alright, so let's continue the story. So we were going back to Lasham Cove to get on a ship. That's what last happened. I don't remember where we were going. Were we going back to Torna? I think we're going back to Torna.
Suddenly it all looked so different.
Pretty sure.
All right, remind me why we're
Let's
here again?
there's a freaking just blade that's gonna give me a quest. Okay, name's Krogane. Krogane the Blade. My driver looks like an overgrown furball, but he's really a seasoned merc, a real hard nut. So he's got a nap on for a driver. Thing is, I think he's gone in over his head this time. This job's too much for him to handle. Dude, I don't even remember if there was any like Napon drivers in the base Xenoblade 2. Like besides Torna, who had a fake blade. So we've been looking around for drivers with a good track record who'd be able to join him. I can tell just by looking at you folks that you ain't some lazy, lousy Sunday drivers. You must have seen some real combat. A little bit. Interested? But first, I want to see how you'd measure up in a fight. As for the rules, let's say you have to pull off a second stage blade combo. Say, about 5 times. Doesn't matter which elements you use, just do any specials, and then any other one that's... okay. Cool. And obviously, since you can rely on your allies for linking the specials up, you might want to try to mix it up. The place, time, target, it's up to you. Okay, so I can do this anywhere. I can just continue the story and just do that a couple times. I'll continue it on my own time afterwards, but... Frickin' fly. I just successfully slapped the fly. That never happens to me. I mean, it's still flying around, but I frickin' slapped it. Anyways, talked long enough. Damn right. I have a video to do. Hope you got what it takes. Alright, I won't accept the other one. I'll do that in my own time. There seems to be a lot more text with this stuff than in the main game. So, if it's a named special, then that means it will do something special. Yeah, these critical routes, yeah. Far light, yeah. So this game doesn't actually tell you the routes. But as a result, you can take any route you want, even if it's not in the base game. It just won't have any special effects. That's pretty okay. Cool. We now know a blade and Gormat. Yeah, I'll talk and accept quests from everyone else later.
Ah, my favorite part. Ah, my favorite part.
Alright. Goody. What do we got here? Okay. Nothing still. Those things still don't give me anything. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be a full-on cutscene or what? Yes, looks like a full-on cutscene.
Right. So it was the Cian forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves.
Here's Torna. Mordane. It looks like Tantal. Gormat, of course. Some weird squid-looking thing to the left? No, is that Letheria? I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to represent Letheria. Oh, the Letheria is up to the north. Indal's up to the top left. Cool stuff. Dude, some of these are hard to tell. This is a very strange looking map. Very vague.
Ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
to fight back.
Ah,
Oh.
so you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
I quested today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different,
Emerald!
and she's a woman too. Quite lovely indeed. Malos was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indal would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
and then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but
Is something wrong?
they're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, hmm? That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
What the?
Oh no.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame. I had a soft spot for her. Ha! Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No!
Followed us all the way here.
God!
You remember me? How touching.
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mugs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Switch to the other party, okay. This won't go very well, I'm assuming. Okay. Let's do some stuff quick. That will be useful.
This is how I'll protect you all.
Goody. What is included in these? HP restored itself. Okay, not by using HP. Yeah, okay. Oh shoot, right.
Must have improved.
Alright.
Diligence and devotion.
There we go.
I knew
Just
the
do
practice
some
would
stuff
pay off.
quick here.
I'll keep giving it my all.
And then her arts. Okay,
It
HP
takes
potion,
time
always good.
and effort to get this good. Watch for this one later.
So we have break. Here we have topple anywhere. No, so we can only break. There's no driver combos to do here. And there's not any blade combos to do here, so just go right in.
Ready to put another wing under our belts?
We can do it if we work together.
Here comes the birdie.
Gotcha.
Hey now, big tornado.
These guys are really powerful. High level, I mean to say.
But no. Right on target.
Okay, level 2 special. 1. I don't know, I seem to remember there being a few more enemies than this before. See, switching is not just good for healing. It's good for pumping out more damage because the arts are already full. Oh wait, oh shoot. Alright, I need to get I don't need to use a level 2 special, I need to get 2 up.
Think you can run? Think you're getting early?
So I didn't actually do any of that.
You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away!
My lady, you have to go.
It's all right.
New music.
He's here.
You bastard! No! Ah!
Nice! Yo!
Had enough. What's next then? Right leg? Or the left? Or how about...
Enough! That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
Really now? I think that was new music.
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble one day.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Ah! My arms! My arms! Bastards! I'm gonna kill them! Every
They're avoiding
last
showing his arms at
one
all.
of them!
Or his lack thereof. Sorry, my voice was quiet. And no! What's Underline doing here?
The hell are you? Stop it!
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna use Team Hugo for my first time. Playing as Bridget. We're playing as Aegean. Who would have thought that day would come?
What a terrible
I'm something of an
chore.
expert.
I tremble with excitement. I've always wanted to do this.
Happy now. Alright. Oh, let's keep it moving. This... I'm still not being able to grasp the battle system fully, like, I know we were gonna be stuck with these specific movesets for the whole game because there's no new blades. There's no more blades after these. There's no opening blade core crystals or anything.
My hopes are high for
Each
this
character gets 2 blades, that's it. Which makes me curious. Oops. Oh. Oh no. Oh, this. Which makes me curious what other blade Adam's gonna have. Everyone else has 2 blades already, so we have 1 blade that we're missing from the whole party. That's one party character missing already. We almost have our full party. That's pretty crazy. And then we'll have our full moveset that we're gonna have through the whole game.
Isn't this fun?
I'm something of an expert.
Like, let me see how the elements look. We should like have one of each element. That really should be a thing. Pretty much. We have another fire here, but I'm sure that I don't think there's 9 elements. I think there's 6 elements actually. So yeah, we have more than enough. We cover all the elements. There's 6 or 8, something like that.
I tremble with excitement.
Alright, let's get going. Our second walk to the Titan ship.
Sniffed us out, have they?
Oh! That guy's level 35.
End here.
I didn't notice. I did not notice what level that thing was.
We're not done yet.
That strength. Incredible.
I'm not walking all the way back there again. I'm teleporting. Screw it.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Let's go. Not an actual cutscene. Happens a lot in this game. Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honored guests. It's funny. I was expecting it to be all glitz and glamour, halls of gold, diamonds, chandeliers, and all that. But there's nothing like that here. This is much better. It all depends on the country. Some of the nobility like to travel in style, and believe me, they don't go halfway. Moradane, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a much more pragmatic approach. Just as their emperor must be a diplomatic driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. This is the Ardenian way. So long as its mission is not a covert one, every flagship under their command must be a throne I may ascend. And if the leader is the first to fall, then what? Jin! It's alright, Laura. He makes a valid point. This is precisely why Aegean and Brigid, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. Your Majesty, we will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Yeah, it's got the spinny things. They still use those 500 years in the future. I don't buy it. Your Majesty, we have some urgent news. I don't buy it. They wanted to reuse assets. Understandable. His Majesty is currently entertaining guests. He would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. I still have not filled up my friggin' water bottle. I'm not gonna... Last episode had such a long segment towards the start where I left to take apart a hammock. So, I don't wanna take up any more time in these videos, going and doing things. I would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. My humble apologies, Your Majesty. It's alright, I trust this is news of special importance. Please, give us your tidings. Alright, I gotta remember sometimes to try to get a new, right here, this logo. Try to get that logo and, like, see-through around it, rather than just being a white square behind it. I keep forgetting to check for that. It's been a couple days, so... There's probably one out there by now. It's alright. I trust this is news of special importance. Please give us your tidings. I think I already read that. Of course, Your Majesty. As you know, we've applied stricter regulations on our scout patrols in light of the recent tragedy in Torgoth. Well, one of our patrols happened upon a young Gormati near the camp of Sigil. Seagull fell, but they lost track of him. Do you think he might be a survivor? We believe so. We can send out further patrols immediately. His Majesty ascends. If His Majesty ascends. I see. I'm sorry we had to keep you waiting. Please go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. Yeah, Ardanian soldiers definitely look different. But that seems like it would be like a 50 years kind of difference, not 500 years. I would like for our country to shelter as many refugees as within our means. I don't remember seeing any Gormati in Moradane in the main game, which would make sense. If it's been 500 years, they probably would have left. But in Indol there was some. I do hope he can be found quickly. Wait, we should go with them. What for? Their army's not exactly short-staffed. He's just a kid. They'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's going to run away. Laura's got a point. Very well. Let's head out. We would do well to make haste before he strays any further afield. Thanks, guys. You're a bunch of do-gooders. It's gonna land us in trouble someday. Yeah, okay, Mithra. Where's the boy gone?
Don't you worry.
Alright.
I've got this.
Guess we gotta find him before the Ardanians do. They are just keeping us on Gormat, aren't they? Yeah, I'll talk to you another time. They're constantly making me think that we're leaving.
Isn't this fun?
And then we don't. Oh, I've been playing so much City Skylines, it's no joke. I'm sure that when it says how much time I've spent on it, it's gonna be like 50 hours already.
They've spotted us.
Alright.
Healing regularly is the key to a sure vision.
Ready to go.
Heal while there's time. I thank you. Just guard yourself.
Alright. Let's keep moving. Seagull fell. I'll definitely be exploring all of old Gormat on my own time, at least. Okay, we're too high up. That's at level 33. And also, they're getting me to level up so quickly, too, at the same time.
I've always wanted.
Like, what is this, episode 4? What level are we at now? I mean, I just have to target an enemy. We're on 16 already. It's crazy. Hidden hunting camp. Now here's the campsite at Seagull Fell. Now about that boy. Boy. Hey, isn't that him? 2 feet in front of you. Whoa! Hey, wait. We won't hurt you. We mean no harm. Please stay. You won't hurt me? I see you decided to trust us. For now, at least. We're affiliated with the Ardanian forces. We didn't mean to bring you mischief. We know what happened to Torgoth, and have been acting wholeheartedly to protect the refugees. You escaped from Torgoth too, perhaps? That's right. Can you tell us your name? It's Kali. Young Kali. Do you know Lasham Cove? The boat of my countryman is moored there. I know it. The boat too. It's huge. Will you journey with us, young man? We can also offer a hot meal. What's wrong? You don't want to get on the boat? No, it's not that. I've lost Kelly. I mean, my sister. I got to find her. That's important stuff, kid. Why didn't you tell us right away? Tell you what, you run ahead to Lasham Cove and wait by the boat. We'll find your sister for you. Well, I never. Yeah, she has a soft side to her. We promise you that, Callie. We'll find her for you. Can I really trust you? Yeah, of course. Any idea we might find the sister of yours? Actually, she likes watching the big boats at Lasham Cove, so she'll be somewhere. Maybe she'll be somewhere where you can. So maybe she'll be somewhere you can see them all coming and going. Then perhaps we should begin at up high places that overlook the cove. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. Wait, he's not in our circle of trust? Come on! What do we got here? What can we make? I did some crafting off camera, but we didn't have everyone here.
Let's see. What
Spring
aroma
revival
do I
perfume.
desire? There. A cologne to cut it.
Allow me to demonstrate my skill.
So we can see the effects of everything, so we can and see what we need to make it, so we can like try to find the stuff. I guess.
Maybe I missed a step?
I did make some stuff, but actually my Switch ended up
Maybe I missed a
I ended
step.
up dropping it just a wee bit. All right, it's like onto my bed, and it said the SD card came out, which it likes to do, and so now it doesn't know that I've actually done more cooking, but. Alright.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
This one I'm quite proud of.
Now, let me see.
Sword charm. Sure.
3, 2, 1, and we're done.
Okay, let's see what they got to say. What was Kelly's sister called again? Kelly? Kelly, yeah. So Kelly went down to look at the boat all on her own? I guess. Pretty gutsy for a little girl to travel through the wilds of Gormat on her own like that. You've probably got bigger stones than you, Mick. Shut up. I could do it, no problem. Sure you could. You wouldn't do it alone? Obviously I could do it blindfolded. You don't sound so sure. Well, prove it then. Come on, boys. Play nice. We will, sorry. Milton started. Shut it, you. Alright, actually, no. Because I just did a side quest, so... I did some leveling up off the camera too, but I guess that actually didn't happen now, did it? Because...
I believe I've gained a little skill.
Yeah, I had them all leveled up around level 16, 17. But now I've gotten to that on my own, and now I can upgrade them even further.
I fight for my friends.
Okay, I'll get this guy's quest, because I'm skipping over a lot of quests that I've been seeing. Hey, have you ever noticed all the guff washing up the shore? Machine parts and what have you. Happens a lot in Gorma and in Torna, so just those two? I'm an adventurer by and by. I travel around all West searching for this stuff. You see, to the untrained eye, they look like scrap, but there's plenty of value inside. To get it, though, you need a tool called a seeker, designed by top engineers. But I think my seeker's broken or something. I was planning on using it to pick up lots of parts all over Garmod, but it looks like that won't be happening now. I don't like to wait around twiddling my thumbs here, though. Maybe you go instead of me. Try and collect some machine parts for me. What do you think? I don't mean to be nosy, but you're a tough bunch, right? Drivers and blades. Well, searching Searching in monster-infested places should be right up your street. The look on your faces tells me you're interested. Great, that settles it. So, first of all, you need to build a silver seeker. Once you've got all those parts, you'll be able to retrieve the useful parts from the scrap. To make a silver seeker, you'll need a crapple carapace, which you can get from the serene springside nearby. Once you get a seeker, you can use it to recover useful parts from the washed up machines you find. Currently I'm after one bat hinge and scarlet coil. These are plenty of silver machine parts all over. There's plenty of silver machine parts all over Gormont, so I'd like you to look for those. I'll be waiting for you, don't you worry. Cool, so let's see if I have the stuff for it. Seeking a seeker.
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
I don't think I have the parts for it yet, though. My dude! Lots of quests. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I got enough. Road 2 would have an exclamation point already. You missed me with that level 30s. I want to play as a genie a bit more. I want to play as everyone a bit more. There's so many characters to play as. I don't think I'm quite ready for that thing yet. Oh shoot, it wanted me to go up above the cove, right? It's probably that path code that I want to grab this quick.
You can count on me. You can count on me.
Music's fantastic though. This remix. Let me up! Yes, got it. Innocent girl Kelly. Here she is. Huh? Who are you? Kelly? Yeah, that's me. How do you know? Oh, my brother. Can you take me to him? Oh, please. Alright. Alright. And just hopping back off here. Kelly! Kelly! Daw. I can't thank you enough. Careful. Careful you don't lose her again, kid. You should be looking out for her, for your little sis, you know. Yeah, I'll make sure it never happens again. Mithra actually being level-headed. Never thought I'd see the day. Hey, Callie, you left this behind. I've been holding on to it the whole time. Oh? No, I thought it was gone forever. Nice one, Callie. Looks just like Laura's mother's keepsake. Hey, mind if I take a look at that? No problem. How'd you come by this? I got it from Auntie Irina. What? My mother. Auntie Irina had another one, but Callie was always hankering after it. She said it was really precious to her and she couldn't let it go. So she made one that looked just like it. She said she was sorry she couldn't make it any better. I mean, I don't care about that so much. She made it for me. So it's precious to me no matter what it looked like. I see. Well, take care of yourself, you two. We promise. Hey, the way you said that just now, it sounded just like Auntie Rihanna. Yeah, just like her. I don't doubt it. I'm sure that we could converse for hours, but I'd like to propose a course of action for our new friends here. For us, you mean? That's right. Our vessel here will soon return to Moradine. Perhaps you two ought to be aboard when it sets sail. A wise idea. Things are not so unsettled in Moradine. Moradine, huh? No! I made a promise to our dad. He said he was waiting for us. We can't leave Gormont. You're right. Thanks. We can't come with you. We need to stay behind and wait for Dad at the camp. Understood. We cannot force you to come. Indeed, if you start moving around now, there's a chance that you might miss him. Of course. We'll leave you with some provisions so you won't get hungry. Yeah, okay. Thanks for everything. Alright. I bring news! Something tells me it's urgent. Correct, ma'am. If I may, this information is for His Highness's ears only. You may approach. Whisper, whisper. I see. Everyone, may I ask you to reconvene in the boat's strategy room later? Something unforeseen, is it? Indeed. I'll give you the details presently. You received a crafting recipe for Laura. Okay. You don't get them as quest rewards. You don't just get them as quest rewards, but also from increasing community or from treasure troves. Cool. New recipes let you create items you couldn't create previously, which is enormously exciting. Sure. Check them out while camping. So, I think I saw. It seems like every settlement is destroyed. I don't know if we're ever actually gonna find any settlements in this game. They might have done that on purpose. I feel doubtful that there won't be any settlements, though. That there'll be no settlements, though, you know? There's gotta be some settlements, but I want to check that out quick. I feel like I saw some stores here. I'm thinking they want us to get everything on our own. We're getting a lot of ox cores. We can make our own pouch items. I thought I saw in the corner here. No, I just saw people to talk to. Okay, I thought I saw people you could buy from. So I wanted to go here to see if that was so. It is not. So it looks like there's gonna be no stores in this game. We get everything ourselves, which is interesting. We get to see a sneak peek of the future. Myths are living on the edge. See that out there, that building poking up? It's this one. It's the same exact thing. And it looks just like the building right there. On the right. That brings us down to two titans that were on the screen. Please let two more appear on the right or something. Because if that's all, then my god. Well, let's head back to Guamat. Finish up this episode.
Skip and a jump later.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Alright, let's get on. Wow, the strategy room is literally right in the front door. Wow.
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos's whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian Self-Defense Forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian King.
At His Majesty's behest, we have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to a letter.
As you say.
Huh. I did not think that would be a cutscene. This game really picks and chooses which things are cutscenes. Laura? Never seen Adam like that before. He's gone off somewhere. Is it best to leave him alone, you think? That's for you to decide. I'll go wherever you go. Right. No. He might need someone at a time like this. We have to go after him. Alright, let's go. So are we now traveling? No, this is just a part of Gormat, okay.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
Yes. I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
Alright. We should be able to take a ship headed straight to a letter from here. That's great. But why's it gotta be a passenger ship? Why can't we travel with the Emperor? What's wrong with making a grand entrance? I'm awfully sorry. Though I may be traveling with Lord Adam, I'm afraid my actions aren't officially sanctioned. His Majesty's ship is a war vessel. It would take considerable negotiations before Torna granted us docking privileges. Figures. That attitude of yours is what gets us in so much trouble. You just don't stop to think about the consequences, do you? Honestly, I give up. Behold the mighty Aegis, wielder of unthinkable power and unparalleled foolishness. Wow. Hey, would you get off my case? I didn't even say anything. Knock it off, you two. At the very least, we got a nice leisurely cruise ahead of us, and that's something. I'm excited to meet the Resistance. People who all look up to Adam. Well then, if we're all agreed, let's get on with it and talk to the captain, shall we? Party formation has changed. Wow. I think I'm gonna keep Team Laura now. Go back to Team Laura. I don't know, man. It's what I'm used to. So we're going aboard that one. Oh, we do have vendors. They do exist. Confirmed. Alright. So these are all like from the base game. So the only new items I'm assuming is the ones that they can craft. But oh, these aren't craftable ones. these aren't pouch items. Oops. You know, I haven't checked what class each character is. Is that even a thing? Like, is there attacker team, defender team, and healer team? It doesn't really look like it. It just looks like they're just kind of thrown everywhere. And everyone has their own roles, I guess. But yeah, I can definitely see why there's a tips section, but there's not in the base game. The base game explains it very well. It takes its time, slowly puts more on you. This game, it's short, so it wants to throw everything at you right at the start. And here, if you want to know, if you need to know more, here's everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. Dude. Okay. Is this like styled as it is in Xenoblade 1? No. Because in Xenoblade 1, it told you tactics for each character, and it, like, the characters were talking. Actually, it was actually their, you know, text, like, as if they're talking about their skills, and then other characters talking about that person's skills and stuff. It was really cool. Laura's talent art sacrifices half her HP, in order to fully recharge all of her arts. If you're flush with HP, use it and hammer the enemy with all you've got. Jin's talent art lets him temporarily boost his attack, accuracy, evasion, and speed in proportion to how much recoverable HP he has. More HP means bigger boost, but then you can't heal that HP by changing. So if you're not planning to change anytime soon, it's good to use that. Okay. Haze's talent art completely drains the charge on all of her Vanguard arts, and in return immobilizes enemies for a time. It's super powerful, but requires good timing. Okay, cool. Team Laura is a well-rounded group, proficient in both attacking and healing. If you're new to the game and struggling in battle, it's a good team to go with. Leading with Laura's Hungry Snake art, and then quickly Vanguard switching to Jin to topple. Inflict topple is a strong play. Low on HP, Vanguard switch to Haze and heal. Oh shoot! I'm just going through the next thing. Adam's talent art trades HP for a longer window of opportunity for driver arts. Okay, Mithra's talent art is useful when the party's in trouble. It allows for the whole party to evade a certain number of attacks. Doesn't give me the third one there yet. Alright. Team Adam excels on the offense. Use mighty arts and the specials in succession to make short work of foes. The defense is lacking though, so watch the aggro. Okay, so they're bad at defense. Laura's all around. Use Adam's Rising Arc art on toppled enemy, then Vanguard switch to Mithra for a quick and easy smash. Really? So they huge damage and spawn HP potions too. Team Hugo. Okay, so Hugo seems to be the tank. Right, because Bridget and Gian is a tank in Xenoblade 2. That makes sense. Okay, Team Hugo excels at defense, evading and blocking enemy attacks with ease. Their role is to focus enemy aggro on themselves and protect their allies. Bridget has support arts that reduces the enemy defense, while Gian's power can empower the Vanguard. Switching between blades to match the situation is important. Okay. Cool. Good to know. And I think that is where I'm going to leave this episode. I'm going to immediately record another one after this. Don't die for the next video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.